Hello, and good morning, everybody. Today, I'm going to be making a cake, chocolate fudge bundt cake. I'm making it for someone who ordered. I've already mixed up my dry ingredients. There you go, and this consists of flour, sugar, chocolate powder, cocoa powder, baking soda, and baking powder. You can ask me for the recipe if you wish to, but there you have it, and a pinch of salt. Now I'm mixing up my wet ingredients, my liquid ingredients, you should say. I have some sour cream here and I have my oil, my vegetable oil. I prefer to use the Wesson canola oil. The canola oil is very good for your recipe. It makes your cake more moist, and it gives it a rich flavor. I have my eggs, regular eggs from the grocery store. I usually use local eggs, which is much more better, and it really gives your cake that fluff that you need. But my supplier, I can't get any eggs right now. The chickens aren't laying, so this will just have to do right now. And I'm supposed to use 3 large eggs with my oil and my sour cream and a glass of water. No milk, just these ingredients. So I'll proceed to mix up my wet ingredients, because when I'm finished mixing these ingredients, I'm then going to mix it up with my dry ingredients, which I've already sifted together to make sure that everything has been combined. I'll put these together at a time, and as you're putting in each egg, you have to mix as you go along. I'm supposed to use 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Yeah, 1/2 cup vegetable oil. It's always good to have a measuring cup around. It helps you to get your recipes precise, and it makes your work efficiently done, right? So I got my oil in. So now I'm using 2 mixers today. I have my hand mixer and I have my stand mixer, which I recently bought for my Christmas gift. Yes. So I'm going to hook this one up. I have this one, I got this one. This is a Black & Decker. I had gotten it a while back for my Christmas gift again. I like to give myself home appliances for my Christmas gift or birthday gift. It's either an appliance or maybe a bottle of wine, but that's TMI. So we're gonna hook this up and start blending. It's going to be a little bit noisy for a bit, so please pardon me as I mix this up. I'm going to first mix the sour cream and the oil, get it nice and creamy, and then I'm going to start putting in my eggs. Usually people like to take out the eyes out the egg. I tried it with the eyes and without the eyes, and I found that it really doesn't make a difference, because my cakes don't burst in the middle, and that's the main reason why people takes out the eyes, because they don't want it to break in the middle. But I just leave it in there just make sure that the eggs are really good and fresh. So let me just mix this up on low speed. Okay, if you can see this now, we have it all nice and mixed. Yes, and now we're gonna start putting in our eggs one at a time. Oh, that's Jermaine. He came to ask me a question, but I'm making a video. Why would he do that? So I'm putting in my first egg. Jermaine, you enjoy your movie over there while I do this. So putting in my first egg. Get it in there, nice. And the egg looks rich. It seems to be really fresh. Yep. Just get that. And then we mix. After each addition of eggs, we mix. Okay, we've added the first egg. Now we add another egg.
Wait, what do you mean the chosen one?
Make sure that it's good. Yes, it's really good. And we mix that up again. We mix that into the mixture. Smells nice and eggy, richy. I guess with the sour cream smelling so nice. Sour cream is a very good ingredient for a lot of recipes. I use it to make my my whipped cream cheese filling. That's really good, really good. So I'm gonna just add this last egg. Yep. And we mix that in, and then we're gonna add a pinch of vanilla. We have to put some vanilla in there. If you can see that, it's nice, and it has that little yellowish looking color. That's really smelling good. Now we get our vanilla. Excuse me for 1 second. There we go. I usually just use the Benjamins. You can see there, Benjamins. That's a really good blend to me. It says I should put, well, I usually put like 2 tablespoons. No, not 2 tablespoons. Sorry, forgive me. 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, because you don't need it to be so much flavored with the vanilla. It's just a little zip. There we have 1, and another, and that is 2. Now the trick to this chocolate cake is we need to have a glass of boiling water. So here we'll get our glass of water together. The water makes it really moist as well. It gives it that soft, rich taste in your mouth. Rinse that out nicely. Make sure that it's clean. I just usually use a glass of tap water. The water doesn't really matter. So I can use this. I can make it in the heat it up in the coffee maker. Excuse me. Let me pour that in. Just because we just need 1 cup. Pour that in there. Okay, and while we wait for the water to be hot and steamy, put that on. We're gonna continue mixing in the vanilla, and then we're gonna add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients and just kind of stir it up, mix it up so it can mix together. Usually if I just pour it in while the mixer is on, it makes the flour goes all over the place. So it's best to just pour it in and mix manually with a spoon until it's combined, and then we put our hot water in, boiling water. Take that out, and now we can start mixing. So as you can see, again we have our dry ingredients. Yes, and this gives me 2 bundt cakes. It gives me a 6-inch and a 9-inch bundt cake, and they come out really good, by the way. So we're just gonna start mixing this up. 1 second, let me raise this. And we start putting that in there, mixing it up, getting it now nice and gooey while the water heats up. This part is really good because it looks so rich when you're mixing it up, everything together. So remember guys, if you need the recipe to this chocolate cake, you want to make your own chocolate cake and you want it to be rich, nice, creamy and full of flavor, you could just call on me, message me, inbox me, whatever you want to do. I'm right here, and you know, this is a new hobby for me. I like it. I really like it. I really love it instead. So I enjoy doing this when I'm not doing nails, and it gives me a little bit of extra, you know, to help me out where it needs to. So guys, I'm going to show you this now. I want you to see what we have here. 1 second. Put that in there. I want you to see what we've come up with now after mixed it up. You have to grease the bottom so that you can have all that dry mix to the bottom come up and be properly mixed with the rest of the cake, right? Because you have to be careful. Sometimes the dry mixture doesn't really join in, so you have to mix that in. Make sure that the bottom is wet at the top. So I want you guys to just have a look at this. Look at that. Nice, rich, thick. It's heavy. Once you put your water in, it's gonna be much better. Let that water continue to boil while we try to get this more mixed in. Yep. All right. We can hook up our pieces to the mixer. We'll just clean that up a bit. Make sure that there's no dust or anything on that. Yeah. Get that nice and clean. I got some cake on my finger. We just slip that on in there. Yep. I'm using a Hamilton Beach 5.5 quart. Yes, black and chrome. It works really good. I got it at Quartz for about $149, I think. Yes, I think it was that. They gave me 3 months warranty, but I don't think I'll be needing that because it works pretty well and it seems to be selling really good too, as people are buying it. It works good for me because I make my whipped frosting and everything out of it. So now we're gonna put that down and just put it on like low speed just to get that mixture going. Yeah, so we could just put that on the first one. Yeah, kind of cuddles together too, so just have to be careful and go way to the top. Just want to continue to get that mixture in. Okay, now we want to add our water in. So let me get that water. Wash my hands real quick. It doesn't matter, you can use the rinse that out a bit. Yeah. Nice and clean. Shake that up. Then we go and get our water now to put with our mixture. Okay. 1 cup hot water. And put the mixer on low speed again. And as you add the water, you don't want to mix it too long, just to get it all in there. Make sure you scrape down the walls of your cake dish or pan make sure you scrape it down so that you could get everything mixed in there. Okay, scrape it down. You stop for a minute and you scrape the walls and you scrape the bottom that the mixer isn't touching, right? So we're going to mix that again for a little bit. Nice, it's rich and it's creamy. I went over 20 minutes. So I'm going to preheat my oven to 325 degrees and I'm gonna prep my cans and I'll be right back. I'm supposed to leave my cake in there for 35 minutes. If it needs to go a little bit, then I'll just tweak the oven. So I'll be back to show you guys what we have there in a minute.